today. It feels like a big day today. It feels like a heavy day today. A lot of places in this country and around the world really feeling all of the effects from this virus and from the neglect that our president has been showing up with and showing up in a way, in a place of denial and blame. So it's important to have a practice and have some tools in order to accurately perceive where we are personally. And to move beyond, to move past the fear and the doubt and the worry and the terror and the uncertainty of the future, let alone the past. So we'll practice this evening with the anchor of our breath once again, Anapanasati, to come home to the present moment. It is with our breath, simply witnessing or observing our breath, that we can practice and recognize mindfulness. And we can shine the light of mindfulness with each breath, and we can embrace the here and now. So choosing a place where you feel comfortable yet alert. Establishing your meditation position, whether it's a seated position or whether you're lying on the ground, it's perfectly fine. Whether you don't have to sit on the ground with crossed legs. You can sit in a chair. You can sit on your heels with your feet behind you. You could sit up on a cushion. You can sit up on a couple of blankets. But just find a place where you can have a nice, long, tall spine, comfortable yet alert. Making whatever adjustments you need. And even throughout the practice, if you feel the need to adjust your body, that's perfectly fine. Make the movements or the adjustments that you need, and then come back to the moment again, come back to the breath again, and perhaps feel the difference when you adjust. Feel the difference when you find yourself collapsing and rounding, and then when you bring yourself back up so that your center of your brain is right over the center of the bowl of the pelvis, or when the shoulders are rolling back behind you. Back body releasing into the earth if you're lying down. So the body, the first foundation of mindfulness is mindfulness of the body. So having settled into your space, into your place, make a note of your day today. Make a mental flow through your day from this morning, lunchtime, midday, early evening into this morning. Just kind of a quick flow through of your day. And then let it go. Acknowledge your day and then let it go. And how are you emotionally? How is your heart? Acknowledging and making space for everything that's available in this moment for you. Breathing in fresh energy, fresh prana, and breathing out old energy, old, stale, stuck. Anything that's stuck, let it go. Breathe it out. Breathing in vitality. Breathing out sluggishness. And so now, may I invite us back into the present moment, closing your eyes if they're not already closed, just gently relaxing the eyelids down towards the cheeks. And we'll take a deep listening together with the Tibetan bowl. And breathing in, let us become aware of our body. And breathing out, feel the space that supports your body. Breathing in, just being aware of the body, where you are in space, the shape that you've taken. And breathing out, allowing the weight of your body to relax and sink into that support. That which supports you, the earth or the cushion or the chair. Allow the inhalation to lengthen your back, your spine, and allow the exhalation to invite your body to release and relax into that which supports you. The earth, the cushion, your chair. loosen the shoulders, the arms, and see where you're comfortable with your hand position, folded in your lap, resting into your knees, choosing a mudra if you like. Index finger lightly touching the thumb, with the fingers extending out, with the palms facing up or down. Or if you're lying down, you can have your arms at your side or even on your belly. If they're at your side, roll your arms open from the inside out. Feel the shoulder blades rolling, coming down the back. And let your fingers just very lightly curl. And your palms are very soft, like you're holding a baby's head in your hand. Soft palms, relaxed heart. Allowing each inhalation to return to your body. And allowing each exhalation to completely relax and be comfortable in that relaxing. And now we will start showing our mind the very simplest of tools. Tools that we can use to free ourselves from the past, or spending too much time worrying about the future. And again, it is in our breath, simply witnessing or observing our breath, that we can practice and recognize mindfulness. We can shine the light of mindfulness with each breath, and we can embrace the here and the now. So choosing a place where you feel the breath the most effortlessly this evening. So you can feel the breath in different places, the rise and fall of the belly. When we breathe in, the belly seems to expand or expands, and when we breathe out, the belly draws back, the navel goes towards the back body and slightly up. It's one place you can anchor your attention on. Or you can keep your attention on the rise and fall of the chest as you breathe in, when you bring the breath up a little bit higher, and you feel the breath moving into the armpit chest and up to the clavicles and into the space between the shoulder blades. It's another place where you could keep bringing your attention back to fully as best you can. Or you could choose to anchor your attention on the place up just above the lips, at the tip of the nostrils, when with the breath, the brush of air. When you breathe in, the air is cool. When you breathe out, the air is warmer, the tip of the nostrils. So just choosing a place where you feel the breath the most effortlessly. And keep coming back to that place where you've chosen to pay attention. We are free. We are calming, and we can feel free to breathe. Notice how a deep inhalation can bring you back to the stillness that widens the space within you. And notice how each exhalation can take away all of the distraction in your feeling or in your mind. Adjusting your posture again as necessary. And we'll end take the next couple of minutes with a simple metta meditation or a loving kindness with a sense of goodwill to ourselves and others. And if you find it helpful, you can use a visualization at the center of your chest, visualizing a bright, shining, luminous sun. And as you breathe in, the sun gets bigger and more luminous. And as you breathe out, we're sending that sun and the luminosity and the rays of the sun and light out all around us, to all beings, to all situations. And you can repeat after me to yourself, and we'll send metta first to ourselves and then to our friends, to our families, our friends, and to the people that cause us trouble, and then to all beings. So again, if you like, with adding to this, to the vibration of the words of this metta meditation, you can also think about that bright sun getting brighter as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, sending out the light. So to yourself, you can say it out loud, or you could say it silently to yourself. Repeat these phrases. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May my family be happy. May my family be well and free from suffering. May my friends be happy. May my friends be well and free from suffering. And may people that I see that I don't know, a person at a counter, or a person in your workplace or hallways you walk down, you don't know them, but you see them, may they be happy. May they be well, and may they be free from suffering. And may my enemies and those who have caused us harm, may they be well. May they be happy, and may they be free from suffering. And may all beings, without exception, be happy. May all beings be well, and may all beings be free from suffering and the causes and conditions of suffering. So taking your time, coming back to a normal waking consciousness, and if you like, dropping perhaps even a little bit deeper, noticing where and if you can let go. Spaces between the breaths, spaces between the thoughts, mental formations. And then when you're ready, ready, as always, just inviting your inhalations to be a little bit deeper and your exhalations a little bit longer. And when you're ready to move forward, you can stretch up, coming back physically to your body. A little bit of a back bend, a little bit of a forward bend, bending your elbows and sort of patting yourself on the back, just for, I like to say, just for waking up sometimes and getting out of bed, but also for giving yourself this opportunity to practice self-care. And it does take practice. You can interlock the hands behind your back, clasping your fingers if you can reach them, and then without straining, straighten your elbows and roll the shoulders back, stretching up and out, maybe side to side. Movement with breath. Be aware, keep present with your awareness of the breath. A little side stretch or twist. Twist to the other side. Maybe you get a nice little crack in your back. Side extension, grounding down through the sits bones, but reaching up through the heavens with your fingers. Stretching out to the other side, same. Lengthening from hip all the way up to fingertips. And then come back to a place of stillness. And making a note, perhaps, or noticing perhaps, maybe a sense of more lightness in your body, less of a dense body, more of a light energy body. Notice perhaps if you feel a little bit, maybe a little bit calmer, a little bit more focused, some clarity, perhaps. Just sit with that. Sit with what is the feeling tone at this time? Is it positive, negative, or neutral? Not one of the other is, not one is better than the other. Just something to start to pay attention to. Your feeling tone knows is more right on than your thoughts, certainly than your emotions. So I'll close with a little bit of a reading. And the reading is from Albert Einstein tonight. Two readings, one first from Albert Einstein. He said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited to all we know now and all we understand now, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there ever will be to know and to understand." And Alan Watts says, "This is the real secret of life. To be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now. And instead of calling it work, realize it is play." It's a really upbeat, positive way to close our practice this evening. So thank you for joining me. Thank you at any time, each time, helping to raise the vibration in this multiverse, shining the light of mindfulness. So don't wait to sit in a meditative place or space or time to practice this. Throughout the day, remind yourself, come home to your breath, come home to this present moment, especially when you start feeling anxious or worried or concerned, or when you find yourself having regrets or fear. And just come home to your breath. Each time you're aware of your breath, when you breathe in through your nose, it immediately aligns your mind and your body and your spirit. So we'll end as always, and if you have been practicing with me, you may be able to chant along with me in this Heart Sutra. Om Purnamada Purnamadam Purnamaduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamavevavashishate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Giving thanks and praise for all of those who have inspired us on our paths, the teachers, our friends, our family, the gurus and the saints, and even those that we would call not so good teachers. They certainly can teach us as well. So I dedicate the merit and the virtue gathered through this practice to the lasting happiness and well-being of all beings, so all beings may be free from suffering and the causes and conditions of suffering. Namaste. Thanks again for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'm trying to get to the point where I can upload these meditations onto my YouTube channel so they can be there for when we're not practicing together. And so I'll be back tomorrow and Friday evening, and then next week at least on Monday and Tuesday. And then I'll be going up skiing, nature willing, to Michigan. So do what you need to do to stay grounded and to stay inspired, and remember, think about the here and now, and whatever you're doing, instead of calling it work, realize that it's play. Peace on. Good night.